Hi, my name is Toms.
Hi, my name is Edis.
In this episode, we will show you how we package VLC for an enterprise deployment, how to use Process Monitor to find where applications store their settings, as well as how we use Master Packager Framework to discover if there is an MSI available. This application VLC was suggested by our community in the Discord server I am Master Packager. So if you want to see how we would package any other your favorite application, feel free to join and suggest it in our Discord community. Okay, let's see how we would package VLC.
Okay, not everybody knows is that VLC actually has an MSI available. People will usually just try to download the installer, try to package it, and will not even try to look for an MSI. But in this case, an MSI is available for VLC. So if we go and just Google VLC, let's just go to the download page. And if we press this arrow here, then we can see there's no MSI available here. So let's just try to download. So let's wait a bit until it starts downloading. So we can see this is an exe here. So, but how to get the MSI? Just Google VLC MSI. You will get this download link. And if you go click this arrow again, now we can see that there's an MSI package here and an MSI for 64 bits. So let's download that. So just wait a bit until it downloads. Okay, so we have downloaded the MSI, and what we would like to do, we would like to create a transform file for it, because you should never edit vendor MSIs directly. You should always create a transform file for it. So let's open it up. So let's create a transform. So we name it just VLC. And what we would like to do, we would like to edit the MSI. We would like to, for example, remove this desktop shortcut, remove the release notes shortcut. So let's go to the table editor. We can see that we only made changes to 2 rows. We removed those shortcuts. Let's save it. And let's open it back up again. And here we will see a problem with VLC's MSI. We go back to the table editor. We can see that lots of tables contain changes. Lots of stuff is deleted, etc. So you will not be able to install this MSI because it is corrupted. And as soon as you try to create a transform file for it, you just cannot install it anymore. But there is luckily a fix available for it. So if we go back to Google and we just Google fixing VLC MSI, we'll find this great blog post from Packageologist done. So he has a script available here that will actually fix that VLC MSI. So we have downloaded it. Let's copy it out. Create a new folder. The folder here already. So let's copy the script. And here we will need to place the MSI inside the input folder. So let's place it inside there. Just open the script up. Let's run it. Let's run it. And we have an issue. I think this is because we did not remove the download. Okay. Let me run it again. So now it is working. What the script does, it just exports all of the tables from the MSI and creates a new MSI and imports them inside the new MSI, and then rebuilds the cab files. This is the only way how to actually fix the VLC's MSI. And it will take quite a bit until it builds. While it is building, we can talk about another thing that we're supposed to talk today. this is how to disable automatic updates for VLC and how to find where they are stored. So for this, we will need to install the VLC. And go. Let's just install the MSI. Okay, let's run it anyway. So let's install it. Don't want to launch it now, so let's just go ahead and launch it. And here you will see this pop-up when you first launch it. And here we have this checkbox, regularly check for VLC updates. How do we find where this information is stored? Well, we can use a tool called Process Monitor for this. But we will need to download it. So Process Monitor, let's download it. It's a Microsoft tool. It's very useful for packaging. Let's extract it. So we have Process Monitor here. We're just going to talk quickly how to find the settings, and we're not going to go over all of the different options available here. So if you want to do that, there are other videos about it, but it's a great tool, so make sure to learn it. So the first thing we need to do is disable the capture, because there will be lots of stuff happening and it might use up all your virtual machine's memory pretty quickly. So the first thing I would suggest to do, to select this, to drop filtered events and add a filter. So in this case, we want to just see write operations. So we select the category, set it to write, add it, press apply. So let's clear it out. And now we want to turn back on the capture, and we want to make the changes that we want to include inside our package. So let's start the capture. So let's uncheck this, press continue, and let's stop the capture. In some cases, the application might only write the configuration after it is closed, so be aware of that. So you might need to close it, and only on close it will write all the changes there. So let's check what is captured. So here we have some Windows background stuff. We can just exclude this. Exclude. So now it's a lot cleaner. We can see that there is some VLC stuff here, and we can see this file VLCRC, where you can right click, jump to, and did not open it. Let's do this, the folder, so we can see this VLCRC file here. Okay, so and if we open this file up, we can search for update, and we will find this setting here that is responsible for disabling automatic updates. And when we are packaging stuff, we always want to include only the settings that are absolutely required, because some of these other settings might differ on the user's PC. They might contain the username, etc. So we just try to include only absolutely necessary stuff. In this case, we will need this Qt section. The rest can be removed. But there is one more setting that we need to include. So if we see all these settings, these are commented out. So that's just a comment. So we have this, the updates notification, and we have another one. This asks for network policy at start. So we want this to be still included. So let's remove this. And
It is very important when you strip down this configuration file to the bare minimum, leaving only these settings, to actually test the application, delete all the other data, and copy only the new saved file, and see if you get the results you are looking for.
okay, yeah, absolutely valid point. So we have only this file here now. with only those two settings inside. Let's launch it. So no pop-up anymore. So let's go to preferences, and if we check here, activate updates notifier, it's disabled. So that's correct. So our MSI has finished building. So we have the fixed MSI now. Let's open it up and let's do the transform file again. So yeah, let's create a new VLC transform file. We don't want the desktop shortcut, the same. Don't want release notes. So, and we want to do one more thing. We want to disable the automatic updates with this MSI. How do we do that? So we need to first include the settings file inside the transfer file. So let's drag and drop the file. Let's build the cap file. So, but we need to get it to each user profile. So for this, we can use predefined actions that are part of master pager. So we have this copy to user profile action that we can just select the file that we want to copy. So in this case, it was the VLC RC file. And then we need to specify the folder where it will be copied to. So this is just VLC. So let's do it like that. And we want this file to be overwritten. And that's it, as easy as that.
And we try to avoid active setup because it's not supported by Microsoft, and they reported multiple issues with using active setup. There are some scenarios where active setup may be an only option, but that's really rare cases. That probably maybe we will show some packages with that in one of the upcoming series. And as well, we avoid to use advertised shortcut to actually get per user parts added, because that triggers repair, and these are extra seconds for the end user to actually wait to see that these per user files applying. And this is why we created our own custom action. It's seamless. Everyone gets the settings immediately. Even the settings is copied to the default user. So even new users that previously never logged in on computer will get this setting as well. So we consider this really great way how to apply per user settings. The only thing that you have to do is place that setting file inside the per machine location, like Eddie showed in the program files VLC folder, where our custom action can see it, take it, and copy it to all users. And we have similar custom action for per user registries as well.
So yeah, and now we have to test that our transfer file actually works, that the updates are disabled. Usually I would suggest to revert the virtual machine snapshot and do this on a clean machine, because you might have some stuff left that you have not removed, like something in registry that you missed, and it would not be a valid test. So always when testing your packages, revert the VM and test on a clean snapshot. And so let's quickly test it. And using the psexec as the same as in the previous episode. So that installs the package from the system account. So it does not have access to the user account directly. So we know that the file will be copied from an Intune or SCCM installation. So we can see it's installed. The file was copied. You can see that we open it up. It's just those two settings. We do not have the desktop shortcut. We do not have the release note shortcut that we removed. We still have these, which I would remove as well, but we did not do it this time. So those are here. Let's run it, and we can see that the automatic updates are disabled. And what you would do next is you would use master wrapper, the same as in the previous episode. Wrap the MSI with the transform file. That's it. And you would add the service UI.exe if needed to deploy it from Intune. That's about it for VLC.
If you have some application package that you wish for us to show how we would package it, you don't know how to package, or maybe you are not confident that your package solution is the best way how to do it, then head out to our Discord community, join there, and suggest one of your packages that are available somewhere online for us to download, and specify some requirements that we should apply it, like disable updates, disable pop-ups. Okay, thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.